is going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTP Sports. And tonight is going to be the most excruciatingly nerve-wracking, painful, maybe. I don't even know like how many more emotions you could probably describe about what the hell might happen tonight. This is going to be the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever watched in my entire existence. I've never seen a Game 7 in Philadelphia Phillies history. Yes, you have the winner-take-all Game 5 from 2011, but that's, it doesn't come up to the standards of a Game 7, man, to get a trip to the World Series. Oh, man, the Phillies blew it yesterday with a chance, in Game 6. Nola didn't pitch good, but he wasn't the sole reason why they lost. The offense last night was just absolutely dreadful. And the Diamondbacks just took it. And now Pfaadt's going to be going on the mound. He owned you in Game 3, but now he's in different territory. He's in Citizens Bank Park now, not in Arizona. And I'm sure the leash for him is going to be very short if he gets into trouble, because both teams, all hands on deck. All hands on deck. That is what a Game 7 is. Every pitcher, basically besides the starters from last night, are going to be available. Ranger Suarez gets the bump for the Phillies. They've already confirmed that Zack Wheeler is going to be available in the bullpen tonight. So if he's going to come in, I have no idea. Maybe he most likely will. All hands on deck. Everybody in the bullpen's available besides Nola. Lineup is exactly the same. I did not expect Rob Thompson to change it, even though he probably should have, to, move JT up into the cleanup spot and move Bohm down, but he's sticking with his guns. He's sticking to what he believes in. I guess I can respect it at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, the guys need to execute. Your bats need to execute and help out Ranger Suarez. Ranger Suarez, Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collected. Are the jitters of Game 7 going to be, enough for him to handle? We'll definitely see. The most important thing is for Ranger to have a nice, clean top of the first inning, and for the bats to get the Pfaadt in the bottom of the first. They're probably going to have the same type of mentality. Not pitch to Schwarber, not pitch to Harper. Don't let those guys beat you. You got to let the other guys beat you. Turner beat you. Bohm beat you. Stott beat you. Castellanos, JT. All the other guys. They're not going to pitch to Bryce and Schwarber most likely the entire night. That's what I would assume at this point. Unless there's a mistake pitch, and when there's mistake pitches, you need to hit them. You need to drive it into the gap. You need to hit it out of the ballpark. The home run power needs to come back. And maybe with the 8 o'clock start, Citizens Bank Park, maybe more rowdy because there's a lot more drunk people in the stands because they had a lot more time to drink today in regards to, yesterday's 5 o'clock start. So maybe that's the difference. I have no idea. All I know is I'm going to be a nervous wreck tonight. I am going to be a nervous wreck. Oh, man, I should be used to this because of all the pain that Philadelphia sports puts me through, but I feel like this is just, this feels bigger than, the Super Bowl and everything like that, even though that doesn't make sense. This feels bigger than anything other game that the Phillies played last season. Man. This is the biggest game in a while, man. And you need to win. You need to win. You cannot lose this, man. Because if you lose this, this is going to go down as one of the biggest collapses in Philadelphia sports history. Probably the top. Probably the top. You need to win. I have good feelings that they can win. But, like I said, I'm going to be a nervous wreck the entire night. I just am. I just am. Oh, man. Oh. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Rhys is in the dugout, so maybe that provides us some good vibes. It was just posted to NBC Sports Philadelphia. They showed a video of Rhys in the dugout. Maybe Rhys brings the good vibes into the clubhouse. Maybe that helps. Maybe that helps. Yeah, unfortunately, we are here, boys. Unfortunately, we are here. I have a supersized bottle of Drano at the ready for consumption if needed. Never a doubt, let's mobilize squadron. I brought beer and ice cream tonight. I'm ready to eat myself to sleep after having my heart ripped out. Basically describing you're ready to get hurt again. You're ready to get hurt again. First inning, may tell the tale. Runs early for either team will pay dividends late. Tommy Pham walk-off homer in the 12th just to make it his paint. Well, they can't walk it off, Corey. The Diamondbacks are not the road team, or not the home team. They're already jacking off the Diamondbacks. I'm not shocked. I am not shocked. Uh, what's up, MC? Yeah, so I'm nervous too, man. I'm a nervous wreck. I've been a nervous wreck all day. Don't correct my faulty logic. When does the World Series start, and is it a 2-3-2? Yes, it is a 2-3-2 setup. And the first World Series, if the Phillies do, even though it doesn't matter for both teams, if both teams make this World Series, well, either team make the World Series, it starts on Friday in Texas. So Phillies win starts on Friday in Texas. Diamondbacks win starts on Friday in Texas. And the days for the World Series are this Friday and Saturday, then next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the following Friday, Saturday. So basically the only day you're, matching up with football is Monday Night Football. That's basically it. So you're not playing on a Sunday, you're not doing on a Thursday, so all that stuff. You're only playing on a Monday, and it's only one game played. So Pache pinch hit up the single up the middle in the bottom of the ninth to win it. Oh god, if it comes down to that, man, I am gonna be fucking. Oh man, I'm gonna be scared if that's the case. If it comes down to that. Diamondbacks, they changed the lineup a little bit. Marte bats leadoff, Carroll second. Moreno, Walker, Pham, Gurriel, Longoria, Rivera, and Perdomo. Union plays Saturday in the playoffs. Oh, I don't follow soccer, man. I don't follow soccer. I can give two shits about the Union. Sorry for all you Union people out there, but I can give two shits about the Union. Imagine the ratings for Diamondbacks versus the Rangers. Oh man, those will be terrible ratings. That'll probably be the death of baseball if it's a Diamondbacks Rangers World Series. Oh, Ranger Suarez ready to take the bump. I think I'm going to keep the game muted because I don't feel like hearing this broadcast, in my honest opinion. Phillies lineup is the same as always. Yep, same lineup as always. Same outfield lineup and everything. Putting your best foot out there. Every pitcher is available. If there's a pitcher that you wanted at Game 7 possibly as cool, calm, and collected as Ranger Suarez is, he's possibly the guy. Besides Zack Wheeler, I guess Ranger Suarez is the guy that you want. Man, I am so nervous. I'm so fucking nervous. My leg won't stop twitching. My leg has been twitching all day with the nerves and everything. I've been restless. Didn't get the best sleep last night. Watch, I might get copyrighted for saying no. I'm keeping the game muted, and I did remember to keep the OBS thing muted, so you guys won't be hearing the sound if I do eventually turn it on. So that'll be fine. But I think I'm gonna keep it muted, just for vibe's sake. So here comes the first pitch to Ketel Marte. He'll take that for strike one. Everybody in Citizens Bank Park is on their feet. Winner take all, Game 7. My God. 0-1 count here to Ketel Marte. Ranger is set. Here comes the 0-1. Marte fouls that pitch off. It'll be 0-2. Oh, man. This first inning is so crucial, man. This first inning is so crucial. Ranger needs to have a good inning here. I'm sure the noise is all going, all the drunk people. Let's just see how it goes, man. I'm sure Marte used his timeout already. 0-2 pitch. Takes that in the dirt for ball 1. Ranger gets a new ball in the arsenal. Settle it down here, Ranger. Settle it down. We all know you're Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collected. Let's get it done here, boys. Come on. Let's get a good 1-2 pitch here, Ranger. Here comes 1-2. And Marte takes that in the dirt again for ball 2. Come on, Ranger. Gotta get a good pitch here. Gotta get a good pitch. Gotta get a good pitch here. Gotta challenge here. Gotta challenge. Ranger is set. Here comes the 2-2. Marte swings and misses. That'll be strike 3. Great change up there by Mr. Ranger Suarez. 1 out here on the top of the first. Citizens Bank Park is going crazy, but like I said, I kept the thing on mute. That was a good pitch. Good change up there. Marte didn't bite the curveball. Went back down low with a changeup, and it fooled him. Here comes Corbin Carroll with 1 out. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch to him. He will take that just low for ball 1. Barely missed the strike zone. Come on, boys. Come on, Ranger. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Carroll's going to chop that to Bryce and stop, but he won't be able to make the play. He just hit it into the perfect spot of the infield. Playing him the pull, and he just hit it into the perfect spot. Why can't we have guys that just play up the middle, man? That would have been an easy out. And sadly, the bounce was too high for Ranger to grab, too. So, it's a good thing by Stott to keep it in the infield, I guess. But here comes Moreno with a man on. Comes the first pitch to him. That's a sinker down low for ball one. Come on, Ranger. Come on, man. Ranger is definitely trying to keep the ball low and do some ground balls. It worked there for Carroll, but he just put it into the perfect spot of the infield. Let's see what Carroll does on the base paths. Is he going to take it here? Ranger takes the 1-0 pitch here. Moreno will take that for strike one. Nah. Corbin Carroll is way too fast, man. Corbin Carroll's way too fast. He would have been safe by a mile. So that was just a good thing by Stott just to keep it in there. Carroll's too fast for that. Comes the 1-1 pitch here to Moreno. I do like the fact that Ranger is trying to keep the ball low to try to induce ground balls. That goes into the dirt for a 2-1 pitch. Yeah. Yeah, Carroll would have been safe by 50 feet. Even more. Come on, Ranger. Comes a 2-1 pitch here to Moreno. Another one for ball three. Come on, Ranger. They're being patient here. They're trying to work the count. They know what's at stake so far. They know everybody in the bullpen is available. Comes a 3-1 pitch here to Moreno. Moreno is going to hit that the other way. That'll be a base hit. Carroll's going to go to third on that, I believe. Yep, he will. Oh, boy. This is not the start that you need. This is not the start that you need. This is not the start you want from Ranger. 3-1 pitch. Ranger had to throw it in the strike zone, and Carroll just put it right in front of Castellanos. Wish Castellanos made a better jump on that. He probably could have made the catch. This is not what you need, man. This is not what you fucking need. Here comes Christian Walker here. Christian Walker, 2 base runners on. No, 1 out. First pitch to him. And Ranger is having so much trouble with the strike zone. Ranger is having so much trouble with the strike zone. Come on, man. Comes a 1-0 pitch. Walker's going to chop that. That's going to get a run home. Bohm will get the force out, and they won't get the double play. One nothing Diamondbacks already. It was just a chopper. If the ball was hit any harder, it probably would have been a double play. Yeah, that ball's hit any harder, it's a double play. You get the force out, but you can't get the play at home. Man, this is not what you wanted. Here comes Tommy Pham with 2 out. Takes that for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Pham chops that foul. Comes the 0-2. Throws over the first. 1-2 pitch. And Pham strikes out. Well, Ranger does limit the damage. 1 run does score. Your bats need to win. That's bottom line. Your offense needs to win. That's what we were saying yesterday. If Ranger can just hold this to 1 run and settle in, your offense needs to fucking win you the game. It needs to start in this first inning. It needs to. It needs to. It needs to. It needs to. Couldn't, didn't want it to start like that. I think Castellanos could have made a better play on that ball by Moreno, though. That's my personal opinion. I think Castellanos could have made a better play on that ball. But one run's not winning this game, though. 1 run is not winning this game. Yeah, they're not going to pitch to Schwarber and Bryce. We know this. We know this. You need Turner. You need Bohm. You need JT. You need Castellanos. That's what you need tonight. I know. I just feel like Nick could have made a better play on that ball. You know what I mean? And then, of course, Carroll just puts the ball into the perfect spot of the infield. Where for some reason, we just never play up the middle. We always play the pull lefty-lefty. If we play up the middle, it's an easy out. Rojas' time to shine, Sean. If we're relying on Johan Rojas to win us the game, there's a problem. In my honest opinion, that's a problem if you need to rely on Rojas to win the game. That's just a me. That's just a me thing. Was Carroll trying to steal second base on that hit by Moreno? Because I don't remember what the replay was. Here's Fott on the mound. Schwarber leading off. Fott's road numbers are completely different than what his numbers are at home, so maybe there's a difference there. But the first sign of him getting into trouble, the Diamondbacks are going to get the bullpen up. Like I said, it's hands on deck for everybody. So Kyle Schwarber set to lead it off here. Comes the first pitch to him. Takes it for ball 1, down low. Schwarber 7 for 19 in this series with 5 home runs. He has not been the issue. Here comes a 1-1-0 pitch. Schwarber swings at the changeup that just hung in there for strike 1. Yeah, everybody needs to show up, man. Everybody needs to show up. Like I said, even if they're going to pitch around Schwarber and Harper, if they find a mistake pitch, they got to crush it. Here comes the 1-1. It's ball 2. Ball 2. Just missed the zone. But I don't know. Is Fott going to attack Schwarber and Harper? Is he not going to be afraid of these guys? I don't know what he's going to do. So far, it's a 2-1 count, and here comes the pitch. Takes that for ball 3. So far, his fastball has missed the zone 3 times, and the changeup has hit the strike zone. Personal opinion, I don't think Schwarber should swing here. He should be taken all the way. I think he should take all the way here. Come on. Come on. Come on. 3-1 pitch. And he'll throw that fastball right down the middle for a strike. So big thing here. Schwarber working the count. Full here. 5 pitches so far. And here comes a 3-2. Come on, Nick. Come on, Kyle. Kyle fouls that off. Still 3-2. Castellanos and his kid are getting annoying as Taylor and trapped. No, they're not. No, they're not. You wouldn't mind it if Castellanos was hitting. I think that's the factor in it. If Castellanos isn't hitting, you hate it. If he is hitting, you don't mind it. You look the other way. Comes a 3-2 again to Schwarber. And he strikes out. Strikes out at ball 4. That's not what you wanted. It's not what you fucking wanted. All the Phillies players kept saying, oh, you live for this moment. Oh, you live for this moment. This is what you live for and all that stuff. Well, you better fucking show it today, man. Better fucking show it today. Here comes Trey Turner. First pitch to him. Swing and miss at the sweeper. It was in the strike zone, too. Turner hasn't had a hit since Game 3, I believe, so he's 5 for 21 in this series. He has been terrible since Game 3. Comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Turner's approach is fucking brutal as always. Comes the 0-2. Well, he's not pitching like a bomb. Comes the 1-2. 11th pitch of the inning. Turner takes that for ball 2. Yep. Pitch clock was about to expire. Moreno calls a mound visit. It's not even the fact that the Diamondbacks pitchers are pitching like aces. It's the facts that we're stabbing ourselves in the foot. Because we get chances and we don't cash in on those opportunities. We missed a mistake. We're missing the mistake pitches. We're not swinging strikes. We're swinging at balls. Here comes the 2-2 here to Turner. Turner's going to chop that one right to shortstop. That'll be out number 2. There's a pitch that he had to swing at. It was in the strike zone. Up here comes Bryce. He's going to pitch to Bryce here, so we'll see what happens. Can Bryce spark the crowd back up? Goes first pitch to Bryce. Takes that outside for ball 1. Comes 1-0. And Bryce fouls that off. That should have been 500 feet into the seats, that pitch. Here comes the 1-1. Bryce, what are you swinging at there, man? They're pressing. They're already pressing. Comes the 1-2. Bryce takes that up high for ball 2. Comes 2-2. Bryce takes it outside for ball 3. Comes 3-2 pitch. And Bryce strikes out. There we go. Yeah, here's a tweet from Jeff Passan. Coming into Game 7, when the Phillies scored first in the first inning of an NLCS game, they are 3-0. When the Phillies don't score in the first inning of an NLCS game, they are 0-3. Already not feeling good, boys. The vibes are dead. The vibes are dead, in my opinion. They just look dead. They look dead. Game 7 is what you live for. That's what they all said. My fucking ass. My fucking ass. Y'all didn't care to show up yesterday. You already look like you're not showing up tonight. Let's see what Ranger does this inning. And Gurriel's going to lead it off with a single. Nice. Nice. Even beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. How come they can hit bad pitches? How come they can hit pitches in the dirt, but we can't? How come the Diamondbacks can hit pitches in the dirt, but we can't? Longoria just missed it off the end of the bat. That'll be a first out of the inning there to Marsh. Diamondbacks look all cool, calm, and collected. Phillies look like they're fucking... Diamondbacks, you know, having fun. They're taking it easy. It's just, Phillies just look like tense. Oh, man, like, what the fuck are we supposed to do here, man? Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do against an 84 fucking win team that barely squeaked into the fucking playoffs? I'm sorry, boys, but this just pisses me off. Yeah. Yeah, Thriller, I completely agree with that statement. They look like they're trying not to lose instead of just playing to win. Comes a 1-0. And Gurriel steals second. That was just not a good throw by JT. Not a good throw. Well, Dominic, they'll use the excuse, oh, we've never seen this guy before, so we don't know what he's capable of. That's what the excuse was in Game 3. They've never seen him before. Unfucking believable. Ranger looks like he's trying to tiptoe, through the strike zone. Trying to induce ground balls. He's not throwing strikes. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Rivera. Rivera pops it up. That should be out number 2. Yeah, Bohm's been terrible, man. And Rob refused to take him out of the cleanup spot. Didn't get a sense, after Game 4 when the offense, couldn't drive in more runs. This series, you let the Diamondbacks back into this series after losing Game 4. Game 3, I can accept. Okay, that happens. Series sweeps are hard to get. You let them back into the series in Game 4. That's what you did. You let them back in. Because of using all your best relievers in the early stages of the game. Oh, man. Here's Perdomo, 0-1 pitch here. He will chop that foul. It's 0-2. The crowd's doing everything it possibly can to, bring the energy in. Crowd's doing everything it can. Crowd's doing everything it can, man. 0-2 pitch to Perdomo. He's going to foul that off again. This will be the 30th pitch for Ranger coming up. Hoffman's already... Why? Why is Hoffman up already? Why is Hoffman the guy that you use so early in the game, Rob? Comes the 0-2. And Perdomo's going to hit that right to Trey Turner. That should be the 3rd out. And it is. Okay, Ranger gets out of it. It's not even the fact that Faft was pounding the zone, Sean. It's just the fact that we're gripping the bat. We're pressing. I don't know why they're pressing. You were up 2-0 in the series, and then all of a sudden you started pressing. Like you were nervous to win a series. Like you didn't know how to win a series. When you did it so easily, the Atlanta Braves. When you did it so easily last year. I just don't get it. Like, why the sudden, all the offense just went cold? Remember what I said about butterfly effects in Game 2, boys? With runners in scoring position and how when you get that one hit, that one big hit, it starts a whole butterfly effect? Well, it's the opposite for when the offense goes cold. When everyone starts to, kill the rallies. Like, everyone kills rallies now. Yeah, Castellanos has 1 hit this series, and that was the home run in his first at-bat in Game 1. He hasn't had a hit since. He's been terrible. Bohm's been terrible. Turner's been terrible. Stott, in my honest opinion, has not been good. Your most consistent hitters this series have been Schwarber and Marsh. Harper's even left a little bit to be desired in this series, in my opinion. He was smoking hot in the first 2 games. He had the home run in Game 5, but really, he's had a couple of hits, maybe. If JT's had his moments, we all know Rojas has sucked, besides, like, the triple that he got. It comes down to, I don't know, man. Here's Alec Bohm to lead it off. Boom! Boom! Woo! Tie game! Tie game! On my monitor. On my monitor. Here comes the first pitch to Stotty. And Stott hits that to center. That's going to stay in. But maybe that Bohm swing wakes up the offense. Maybe that Bohm swing wakes up the offense. Now, I know I was muted. My dad was screaming up to me because apparently I'm ahead of him and he's watching it on live cable. So the Max stream is apparently the one that's at, the most like close to the live action. Okay, JT's gonna. Yeah, Schwarber trying to get the crowd going. I love it. Here's JT with one out. Takes that outside for ball one. Yeah, Cable is so far behind for no reason. Here comes the 1-0 to JT. Takes that outside for ball two. Comes the 2-0 to JT. Swing and a miss. Would have been a strike probably regardless. Comes the 2-1 here to JT. Gonna chop that foul. Would have been a strike regardless. Come on, boys. Come on. This needs to wake everybody up. This needs to wake everybody in the lineup up to do something. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to JT. Come on, man. Got to battle. Goes up 0-2 and goes up 2-0 in the count and then swings at the next three pitches. I don't understand that mindset. I don't understand that mindset. Here comes Castellanos with 2 outs. Oh, here's Nick. I mean, comes the 0-1 pitch to Nick. Oh yeah, this is a great approach here. This is a really great approach. Really great approach. Swing at everything. Swing at everything. Swing at everything. Swing at everything. Swing at everything, man. Swing at everything. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He's probably going to strike out here. Oh, wow. He actually took that for ball. Seriously, if Bohm's the only one that provides the offense today, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Comes next pitch to Nick, and he strikes out. He said he fouled that. He said he fouled that. Okay, he stays alive. Got 16 people in here currently. Over 115 views already. I appreciate all you guys that are here. I appreciate y'all. Definitely hit that subscribe button when you have the chance. Also, drop a like on this as well. Does wonders with the algorithm. Here comes the 1-2 pitch here to JT. Not JT, Nick, and he strikes out. You tied it. You tied it. You tied it. Okay, most important thing is you tied it. Most important thing is you tied it. You tied it. You tied it. That's the most important thing. Most important thing is you tied it. You tied it. You tied it. Gonna keep saying to myself, gonna keep saying that to myself. Votto already has 5 strikeouts, doesn't he? No, 4 strikeouts. 4 strikeouts. Going to keep saying that it's important that we tied it to preserve the little ounce of sanity that I have left, because it's mainly all gone. Because try to ignore that Nick and JT at bat for the damnedest thing in my life. Oh my god. Ranger, please. This is the most important inning for you here, man. Comes first pitch to Marte. Inside for ball 1. One 0 pitch to Marte. And the Ranger starts it with a 2-0 count. Wonder when the bullpen's going to come in. I just wonder. Comes a 2-0 pitcher to Marte. Marte hits that the other way. That'll go foul. Come on, Ranger. Comes 2-1 here. Marte fouls it off again. Come on. Come on. Get him out, Ranger. Get him out. 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 Here comes a 2-2. And Marte barely fouls that off again. Just got a piece of it. 2-2 again. Marte lines it foul. Battling in this at bat. So I think this is what, a 7-8 pitch at bat so far. Possibly. He's in production mode right now. Comes a 2-2. Inside strike 3. Beautiful pitch there, Ranger. Beautiful pitch. So that's 2 strikeouts for Marte today. I get the delayed reaction from my dad downstairs. Comes Corbin Carroll, who had the infield single in the first inning that came around the score. First pitch to him. Fouls it off. First strike. Comes the 0-1. Takes that inside for ball 1. One 1-1 pitch here. Coming in. Carroll's going to line that over the head of Trey Turner. This is not the guy that we need getting hot right now, boys. This is not the guy that we want getting hot at the worst possible time. Dude had 3 hits in the series coming into the night. He already has 2 tonight. It was a solid pitch by Ranger. He just got enough of it to get it over Turner's head. Let's see, is Carroll going to try to run the bases again this time? Hoffman's up in the bullpen again. Hoffman is up in the bullpen again. Moreno with a man on first, basically a carbon copy of the first inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Throws over the Carroll just to keep him there. And it's so dangerous. It doesn't even matter if it's singles, man. Carroll is such a threat on the base paths. Like, I know they haven't been running the bases much this series, but you know, it's still scary. Here comes the 1-0 to Moreno. Ball 2. Rangers getting very concerned over Carroll. Not throwing strikes. Yep, Caleb Cotham calling to the bullpen. I wonder if he allows this base runner on, he's going to go to the pen. Here comes the 2-0. Carroll's going. He throws over to first. Harper to second, and he's safe. That was not the best throw, Bryce. And Ranger had him. Picked off. Bryce just made a bad throw. Yep, Ranger throws for the pickoff. Bryce just not a good throw. He threw Stott off the bag. And he's safe. And here's the 2-0 to Moreno. Takes that for strike 1. Seriously, that was just the worst possible throw there from Bryce. Worst possible throw. Because now they're starting to use Carroll in the motions. Here's the 2-1 to Moreno. He's going to line that foul. If you can get Moreno out, he'll bring up Walker with a man on second. Diamondbacks stolen bases games 1 through 5, only 1. They've stolen 6 bases in the last 2. Yeah, the Diamondbacks are starting to get more aggressive on the base paths. They started stealing a lot. Here comes the 2-2 to Moreno. He strikes out. Good. 2 outs. Wait, are you saying they fouled that? They're saying he fouled that. Damn it. Damn it. Saying he fouled it. Did he just foul it? I guess he did. Yeah, he just fouled it. I think he just... Yep, here comes a 2-2 again to him. Gonna foul that off again. How are they able to make contact with all these pitches so low? I don't get that. You know, our hitters should be able to do that. You know, Bryce should be able... Turner should be able to do that. Bohm... Everyone in our lineup should be able to do that. Mainly besides Schwarber. Comes a 2-2 pitch again. He's going to chop that to shortstop. That'll keep Carroll over at second. 2 outs. It's a big out there. Here comes Christian Walker with 2 outs. It's a big out there. Big out there. Come on, Ranger. Got to get out of this. Got to get out of this. Got to get out of this. Come on. Comes first pitch to Walker. He's going to pop that up. He's going to pop it up. Thank you. Thank you. Good shit, Ranger. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. I'm not sure how much longer they'll give Ranger in this game, though. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to give Ranger. So who's up at the plate this inning? Marsh, Rojas, and Schwarber. Yeah, I think Ranger gets this last time through the order. Maybe he faces Marte again. It really just depends on what type of trouble he gets into. But I think this is him going 2 times through the order is what they're doing today. I really hope Hoffman isn't the first guy they use out of the bullpen. I really pray to hope it's not, because he needs to be saved for the later parts of the game. I know Wheeler is available, so I don't know when they're going to use Wheeler in this game. I do remember seeing a tweet saying that they might save Wheeler for late in the game. It's just depending on how everything goes. Offense needs to start getting it going, man, now. Yeah, Marsh has been one of your more consistent hitters this series. He needs to find a way to get on here. Yeah, thanks for the postseason history of our winner-take-all games, TBS. 1-2 record in winner-take-alls, playing the first Game 7 in franchise history. 4 combined Game 7 appearances on the active roster for the Phillies. Comes Brandon Marsh. First pitch to him. He's going to hit, and that'll be an out. Nope, it'll be a hit. It drops right in front of Tommy Pham. Good shit there, Marshy. Good shit there, Marcy. Get on. Get on. Now, what is Rojas going to try to bunt him over? Is Rojas going to try to bunt him over to get in the scoring position for Schwarber? I would do that, in my opinion, though. As much as I hate the bunt and wasting an out, Rojas is just too easy of an automatic out. You gotta get Marsh over. Let's see what Rojas does here. He's gonna put the bunt down. Yes, he is. And he bounced it foul off this netting. Jesus Christ. Apparently Rojas was a really good bunter down in double A. Since he's got up to the majors, he can't bunt. Jesus Christ. Comes the 0-1 pitch here to Rojas. He's putting the bunt down again. He gets it down. He gets it down. He'll get Marsh over the second. He did his job. Rojas did his job. He got him in the scoring position. He did his job. Thank God he got a bunt down. And Rojas was almost safe, too. He did his job, though. He advanced the runner. Now it's time for your top of the lineup to get this runs home. It's time for the top of the lineup to get the runs home. Here, Schwarber takes up strike on the outside corner. Come on, Kyle. We need you here. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it away. The worst possible start to this at-bat for Schwarber. Worst possible start to this at-bat. Come on, Kyle. 0-2 pitch. Takes it outside for ball 1. Come on, Kyle. Come on, man. Come on. 1-2 pitch. Going outside again, it looks like. Kyle just takes it for ball 2. Holy shit. Schwarber is apparently hitting .538 in winner-take-all games. Oh, boy. Comes a 2-2 to him. Yo! 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 You've been calling that a ball all the game! That's not a strike. That's not a strike. I've seen 5 pitches earlier in this game that he's called that a ball. I know Kyle can't be staring at pitches, but that's a ball. That is a ball. Here comes Trey Turner with 2 out. Takes it inside for ball 1. Comes the 1-0 to Turner. He's going to line a hit at the third base, and that'll be the inning. Nice, boys. Beautiful. 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 You got a leadoff base runner. You get him to second base, and you don't even fucking bring him home. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yet another quiet inning from Ranger. Needed the sneeze there. It's not a strike. So far, the only people in the Phillies lineup that has done anything, Bohm has the home run, Marsh has the hit, and Rojas has a sacrifice. So far, your stars are 0 for 7. Meaning, Schwarber 0 for 2, Turner 0 for 2, Bryce 0 for 1, JT 0 for 1, and Castellanos 0 for 1. Tommy Phan's laying it off. He fouled off the first pitch, so it's an 0-1 count to him. Comes the next pitch. Takes it a little high for ball 1. Comes the next pitch to Pham. Ball 2. Ranger, gotta throw it in the strike zone, man. Gotta throw it in the strike zone. We don't know how much longer your leash is. You gotta get the outs. 2-1 pitch to Pham. Okay, Ranger got that pitch for a strike. Okay. Okay, is that a makeup call, I guess you can say? Comes the next pitch to Pham. He strikes out. So, umpire helped you in that situation. But, you know, if that's the case, if he's going to keep calling it in that part of the strike zone, you throw it there. You throw it there if he's going to keep calling it all day. Here's Gurriel, who had a single in his last at-bat. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss at the cutter. Gurriel already calls his timeout. Come on, Ranger. Come on, man. Comes the 0-1. Takes it low for ball 1. Come on, boys. Comes the 1-1. Gurriel floats that into the air. That's going to stay right there for Castellanos. 2 outs. Who's up next? Alec? No, it's Longoria, then Rivera. I forgot Alec Thomas isn't playing against Ranger. Forgot about that. But I'm sure they'll bring Thomas in eventually when the Phillies go to the bullpen. So Longoria's up here with 2 outs. Rangers at 56 pitches. Let's get out of this inning, Ranger. Come on. First pitch to him. Longoria takes that right on the inside part of the plate for a strike. Comes the 0-1. Takes it for strike 2. This will be the 59th pitch for Ranger. 0-2 count to Longoria. Takes it for ball 1 up high. Okay, here comes the 1-2 pitch to Longoria. Come on, Ranger, get out of it. Longoria, does he go? He does not. 2-2 pitch. 2-2 count. Let's see how much he held up by. Yeah, he held up. He held up. From the front, it looked like he swung, but that side view was just completely obvious he didn't swing. Come on, Ranger. This will be your 61st pitch. Got in the head of the count, 0-2. You can't fall behind him here. Comes a 2-2. Longoria just fouls that off. Remains 2-2. Come on, boys. Come on, Ranger. Let's get out of this. Get the offense back out there. Get the bats back out there. Second for Harper. Second time through. Comes a 2-2 again. And Longoria does not foul that. He strikes out. And that is the inning. Yeah. MC, he didn't swing. MC, he didn't swing on that check. I think Ranger gets one more inning. At most, he goes to Ketel Marte for a third time. I think that's the most he'll go to. That's just in my opinion. Because I feel like he'll try to take him out if Carroll comes up next inning. But if Ranger can get through the next 1, 2, 3, we'll see. Ranger's keeping you in it, man. Ranger's keeping you in it. He gave up the run in the first inning, but he's keeping you in it. He's looked fine so far. He's not the issue. The Heritage Classic is already upcoming. Jeez, that was fast. Oh, here comes the bottom of the fourth inning. You need Bryce to wake up, man. You need Bryce to find something. Let's go. Here comes the first pitch to Bryce. And Bryce is going to rip that into right. That'll be right to Tommy Pham. Sean, he had the right idea from your perspective. Just put it right at Pham. It was a hard hit, too. Yeah, McDavid is hurt. Wow, Pham almost bounced at the top of it. Here comes Bohm with 1 out. Takes that for ball 1. Comes the 1-0 pitch here to Bomer. He's going to chop that foul. Comes the 1-1. Takes that for ball 2. Come on, boys. Come on, Bomer. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Going inside. Takes that for ball 3. In that spot where the ump has been calling strikes. Doesn't call it there. Comes a 3-1 here to Bohm. Takes that inside for ball 4. Good at bat by Bohm. Good at bat by Bohm. Gets Stott up here with a man on first. Hopefully that home run just provided him some confidence. So far, Bohm's been your best hitter of the day, besides him and Marsh. Comes first pitch to Stotty. He's going to take that on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Come on, boys. Come on, Stotty. Come on, man. Going outside the Stott here on this pitch. Here it comes. Misses his spot completely. That's ball 1. Yeah, Diamondbacks are starting to stretch their bullpen a little bit. Here comes the 1-1 pitch here. Going inside. Goes up high. Stott swings and misses. Stott calls timeout. It feels like Fott's just like trying to stay away from all the lefties. You know, like pitch away to all the lefties. It feels like he does that to every batter, regardless. He pitches away to every batter, regardless of the handiness. Well, here comes the 1-2 here to Stott. Misses his spot. Stott fouls it off. That was a little bit of a hanger. Stott should have been able to, you know, do something with that. But he stays alive. That was the 50th pitch for Fott. Come on, boys. Come on, Stotty. Find your pitch, man. Comes 1-2 again. Stott's going to hit that into the gap, possibly. Stay up there, get down. There you go. That'll be second and third. There you go. Oh, Bohm's going home. Bohm's going home. Yeah! Let's go. Perfect shit there, Stotty. Good shit. Bohm realized who the outfielders were. They don't have strong arms. They got a good couple of hard hits in this inning so far. That's good. That's good. Harper even had a hard hit, so maybe that means they're seeing him better. Maybe that means they're seeing him better. Harper had 106 off the bat, just got unlucky. How hard was that hit by Stott? It had to have been at least, you know, high 90s in the 100s. Hit at 99. Hard hit. Put it into the perfect spot of the outfield. Bohm realized who the outfielders were because Carroll does not have that strong of an arm. Well, Dusty also realized it too, so good shit there. Good shit. Phillies lead 2-1. Stotty beam me up. Oh, here comes JT. Even Schwarber trying to tell him to round the bases. That's hilarious. Come on, boys. You got a lead here. Decibels are very loud at Citizens Bank, over 104 in the decibel range. 107.5 now. It's getting loud there. The fans are back. Fans are loud and awake. Here comes JT. Don't be a rally killer here, boys. Nick and JT. Don't be a rally killer. Here comes the first pitch. JT. He gets it through. There you go. Stop might score, but he might not actually. He might not. No, he's not. Safe. Ball gets away, but still first and third. Yeah, Stott had to hold up because he ran back originally. Yeah. It was a good call by Dusty to not tell him to go. But here comes Nick with a runner on first, and I think JT needs to steal here. JT needs to steal here. JT needs to steal here. Here comes the first pitch to Nick. Takes that up high for ball one. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on, Nick. We need you. We need you to wake up in the biggest fucking way. Wake up in the biggest fucking way. Come on. Wake up in the biggest way. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Yep, Diamondbacks got their bullpen up. It is who? Manton play. Here comes 1-1. Nick is missing all the hangers. That was the biggest hanger. He needed to get that into the outfield. Come on, Nick. You cannot strike out here. You cannot strike out here. Come on. Come on. Come on. At least make the out productive. Throws over to JT. Nothing happening. Come on. Comes the 1-2. And Nick fucking strikes out. Jesus Christ, Nick. Nick has gone ice cold in the worst possible ways, man. We need more runs here. Come on, Marshy. You got to hit in the first inning. Come on, you got to find a way here. Takes it up high, ball one. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if they pitch around Marsh to get the Rojas. I wouldn't be shocked if that's the case. Comes the 1-0. Yeah, they're definitely pitching around Marsh. Comes 2-0. Don't swing here, Marshy. Outside ball three. They're pitching around Marsh so hard. Come on. 3-0 pitch here. 3-0 pitch. And ball four. They've intentional walk to Marsh to get the Rojas. Well, here comes an out. Here comes an out. Yep, the intentional walk to get the Rojas. And I think this is Fott's last hitter regardless of what happens. Comes first pitch. Takes it right down the middle for strike one. Come on. A one pitch here. Fouls it off 0-2. Swing, stares at the pitch right down the middle, swings at the fastball up. Can't make this up, boys. I'm on. This one's definitely not going to be in the strike zone. I can already tell this last pitch. Here comes the 0-2. Okay, good take, good take, good take. Come on, Rojas. Comes 1-2. And he swung at the worst possible pitch. That's a strikeout. Too predictable. Too predictable. Too predictable. Too predictable. Too predictable. Knew that was going to come back. Yeah, we took the lead, but it could have been way more, man. Could have been way more. This is the biggest inning here for Ranger. Yeah, they have a lefty on the bench. It's Jake Cave. Jake Cave wouldn't have done anything either. Jake Cave wouldn't have done anything. Their bench bats are Jake Cave, Weston Wilson, Stubbs, Pache. I believe that's the bench bats so far for this, and also Sosa. So they got they got 2 lefties and 3 righties, and they're not going to use Stubbs in that situation. Just in the worst case scenario that JT somehow gets hurt. It's just such a missed opportunity, man. You could have put them on their heels. You could have put them on their heels. Yeah, most of their subs on the bench are defensive replacements, like Pache, Rojas. Not Rojas. He's playing freaking Sosa technically. Cave's not defensive purposes. Weston, I don't even know why he's even on the roster. Have let Lorenzen hit. Honestly, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Honestly, if I was Rojas, would you even try like this, like a surprise suicide squeeze with 2 outs, maybe? Like, run on the bunt. You had a speedy guy at third with Stott. It could have worked. Well, here's Rivera, and he leads off the inning with a base hit. Joy. Yep, bullpen's definitely going to get up here. Bullpen is definitely getting up here. You left them off the hook, and now they might have a little confidence. That was the one thing you didn't need to do there, would allow a leadoff hit. They're going to talk the Ranger. Probably means that they're getting the bullpen warmed up really quickly then. Using that mound visit as a excuse to get Hoffman warm. This is the 3rd time Hoffman's been warming up. Jesus Christ. So it's Perdomo. So Rivera gets on now. It's Perdomo, Marte, and Carroll possibly, if they don't, ground into a double play. Wheeler's still in the dugout right now, so I guess eventually he'll go to the bullpen if needed. Comes Perdomo. Comes first pitch to him. He's going to try to bunt him over. He bunts it foul. Hopefully Perdomo gets himself out. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets the bunt down. It's a good bunt. It'll get him over. Guy in scoring position now with 1 out. So that's going to be Ketel Marte, who has struck out twice against Ranger today. So do you take the risk, or do you go to the bullpen? Or does Ranger just get Marte, and then you bring the bullpen in for Carroll? Oh, here's Marte. He was overdue for a hit today. First pitch to him is a ball. JT blocks it enough so Rivera doesn't run. Let's see what Marte does here. 1 Ranger. Comes 0-1-0. Inside for ball 1-2. Never let their best player beat you. Comes 2-0. He's going to chop that. That's going to stay. It's going to go foul. It's going to go foul. It's going to go foul. Just went foul. Caught a break there. Caught a break there. Yep, just bounced foul. Yeah, thank God it took that 1 trip off the grass there to go foul. Thank God. Come on, Ranger. Comes a 2-1. Goes inside. He fouls it off again. 2-2. Let's see what we can do here. It's not guaranteed he's going to strike out again. You got to find a way to get him out here, Ranger. Got to find a way. Got to find a way. Come on, Ranger. This has got to be your best pitch here. Got to be your best pitch. Here comes the 2-2. And Marte swings and misses. Huge strikeout there by Ranger. Marte goes down swinging 3 times today. I don't think he's going to face Carroll. That's a huge out there by Ranger. No, he's staying in. He's staying in. Rob's taking the lefty-lefty matchup here. Comes first pitch. Carroll fouls it away. Come on, Ranger. Carroll had an infield hit, and he also had one that just went over the glove of Trey. Got to find a way to get him out here. Here comes the 0-1. Takes it for ball 1. I think regardless, Carroll is going to be the last batter that Ranger faces. I do think Carroll is the last guy he faces, regardless of the situation. Come on, Ranger. Got to have your best pitches here. Comes 1-1. Carroll takes it inside for ball 2, just inside. Hopefully, he gets himself out here. That's what you got to hope for. Hopefully he gets himself out. Hopefully he gets himself out. Comes a 2-1. He's going to chop that, and the game is going to get tied. Rob played with the lefty-lefty matchup, and Carroll's 3 for 3. Should have taken him out. Should have taken him out. You let the one guy that was cold the entire series, you let him get hot. You let him get hot. What you get for not. It's what you get for not scoring with the bases loaded, and that is a Rob Thompson mistake. Letting Ranger stay in there when Carroll was already 2 for 2 against him. That was not a good decision. That was not a good decision. Rob was playing with fire. This is the one thing I also don't get by the defensive alignment. If you're in a lefty-lefty matchup, why aren't your shortstop and second baseman playing up the middle? Why were they playing him to pull? You know what I mean? All of his hits today have been up the middle. Every hit that he has had this series has been up the middle. So why aren't they playing him up the middle? You know what I mean? That's what I don't get. Every hit that he has had this series has been either up the middle or past Trey Turner. Every single hit that he has had. I don't get why your defensive alignment is not playing him up the middle. Even though probably that wouldn't have been an out regardless, but I'm just saying. The first hit that he had would have been an out. Oh, Hoffman's coming into the game now. So Ranger goes, what? 4 2/3, 2 runs, and he's responsible for Carroll at first. Yeah. Also, that Dusty not sending Stott looms large as well. Gotta hope Hoffman here has big balls again. And it's not even like Ranger pitched bad, man. It's not. He kept you involved. It's just that Carroll was owning him tonight. And Rob put him in a position to not succeed against the batter that was already 2 for 2 against him. Well, here comes Hoffman against Moreno. First pitch he'll have. That'll be a strike, and Carroll's going. JT, dude, that wasn't. You didn't even try to throw that. Wow. Here's a stat for you guys. That's the first time in Rangers' career that he's allowed 3 hits in a game to a lefty. Comes the 1-0. Strike. Come on. Comes the 1-1 here from Hoffman. And Moreno's going to make it 3-2. Carroll's the difference maker, but they got Moreno caught up They got Moreno caught up between the bases. Fuck my life. That's all on Rob Thompson. That is all on Rob Thompson. That is all on Rob. Yep, Zack Wheeler is heading to the bullpen. They just let Carroll heat up, man. They let him heat up. Well, now the Diamondbacks are definitely going to the bullpen. Yep. Everyone's saying Wheeler's going to the bullpen now. So it's going to be Schwarber leading it off. MC, the run scored before Moreno was out. If the run scores before the guy's out, the run counts. He was obviously safe at home. I understand you're frustrated, but be rational. Here comes Schwarber against Mantenplay. Takes that for ball one. Comes 1-0. Schwarber's going to rip that in the right field. That's going to be an extra base hit. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on. Got to get a response here. Come on. Come on, Trey. Schwarber found a pitch. He just ripped it. Got to get a run. Got to get a run. Got to get a run. Comes Trey Turner with a runner on second. Trey's going to try to bunt him over. And it's foul. I kind of like the sneakiness there from Trey. Come on. Comes the 0-1 pitch. And Turner's going to chop that to third. Chop that to third. How many weak hits has Trey Turner had to third base since game 3? How many weak hits? Put the ball the other way. Hit the ball the other way. Stop trying to, hit it early and all that fucking shit. Here comes Bryce. Come on, Bryce. Come on, Bryce. Had a hard hit his last time. Got unlucky. Bryce takes it inside, ball 1. Come on, Bryce. Come on, man. Come on, man. Gotta find your pitch. Gotta find your pitch here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. He just missed it. Damn it. Bryce fucking just missed it. He fucking just missed it. Stranding this runner, man. They're going to strand this fucking runner, aren't they? Seriously, if Turner gets him over... Oh, man. I felt good for 2 minutes in this game, boys. I felt good for 2 minutes, and that was after Stott's RBI hit. Yep, now they're going to the bullpen. They're bringing a righty to face Bohm. Bomer. Come on, Bomer. Thompson, Ginkel, and Sewell. 23 in the third innings, 3 earned runs, 19 hits. Bohm is 1 for 1 with a home run on a walk. Scored 2 runs in this game. Come on. Comes first pitch. Takes it on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Like, shoot it down the right field line, man. Come on, Bomer. Comes 0-1. And he fucking pops it up. Damn it! It's a pitch to fucking drive, too. All you had to do was not strike out with the bases loaded. All you had to do was get a hit with the bases loaded. All you had to do was send Stott home. All you had to do was get Schwarber over. All you had to do was not let Ranger face Carroll for a third time. But what do? You don't do any of that. You don't do any of that. Oh, boys, I am losing it. I am losing it. So what is Hoffman coming out for a wraparound? I'm assuming. I guess. Jazz and MC, it has nothing to do with the pitching. It has nothing to do with the pitching. The bats are not hitting. The bats are not hitting in key situations. They're not. The only guy that has showed up for you today is Bowman, Stott, and Marsh. That is it. That is it. Those are the only guys that have showed up for you today. Bohm with the home run. And of course, yeah, Bohm didn't get that hit with runners on. If Hoffman's out for another inning of work, they're definitely bringing Alec Thomas into the game eventually. So this is the top of the 6th. First pitch to Walker, strike 1. Down by 1 run, it feels like 50,000. With the way these bats are swinging. Comes the 0-1 here, Walker. Inside. Did that hit him? No, it did not. I have no idea how this ball did not hit him. No idea how. Comes 1-1. Takes that for strike 2. Comes 1-2. And Walker's going to hit that right to Rojas. That'll be the first out. Comes Tommy Pham, I believe. Looks like the bullpen is up again for the Phillies. I can't tell who it is. It looks like a lefty. Comes Tommy Pham. First pitch. He's going to ground that right to Trey Turner. Should be an easy out. It will be. Out number 2. Alvarado's up in the bullpen already. Hoffman finishes the inning, please. So here's Gurriel with 2 outs. Comes first pitch. Takes it up high for ball 1. Comes the 1-0. Just inside for ball 2. Come on, Jeff. Just get out of the inning. Just end the inning. Comes 2-0. Swing and a miss. Comes a 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Comes 2-2. Come on, Jeff. He's going to hit that back at the middle for a base hit. Now I would assume the Diamondbacks are going to bring Alec Thomas in the pinch hit. Yeah, he was having trouble catching up to the fastball. Hoffman just kept pounding it, and he finally made contact with it. So is it still Longoria or is it Thomas? Nope, still Longoria. Comes first pitch to him. Take that for strike one. Comes the 0-1. Ball one. Comes the 1-1 here to Longoria. Gonna foul that off. Comes the 1-2 pitcher to Longoria. Throws over. Nothing going on there. Comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Hoffman gets out of it. Good curveball there from Hoffman. Longoria was going on the pitch, so good thing to get the out. Anything could happen, MC. Anything could happen. If the Phillies somehow end up winning this game, they can look like world beaters against Texas, but they still gotta win this game. They still gotta come back and win. Because right now you're fucking down 1 run. That feels like 50. You got 4 more innings to get a run to win this game. Oh yeah, Texas will probably be favored, no doubt. No doubt. So it's going to be Stott, JT, and Castellanos this inning. Against, I would assume Thompson's going back out there for Arizona, the side armor. That's what just I assume. Yep, Thompson's still out there. Comes first pitch to Stott. Takes it inside for strike one. Up, and the stream is buffering. And the stream I'm watching is buffering. As I fucking refresh it. That's hilarious. So 0-1 to Stott. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Takes it low for ball one. Here comes the 1-1. Stott swings and misses. Comes 1-2. Stott's going to chop that right to second base. Marte makes a good play. That'll be the first out. This is going to be a slow... What are those, like, slow deaths called? Death by 1,000 paper cuts. That's what this is going to feel like. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Or you could say death by 1,000 singles. Corey, I can care less about the Penguins getting destroyed. We do have Flyers at 11 o'clock. Oh boy. Flyers 11 o'clock against the 6-0 Vegas Golden Knights. 1-0 pitch to JT. Come on! Get down, get down. Damn it. Got the end of the bat on that. Sal Frank's up in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks, so I'm assuming he'll be up to face Marsh. If it gets there. Comes the first pitch to Castellanos. Takes it right down the dick of the plate for strike one. Comes the 0-1 pitch. And he's going to ground out. Nice. Nice. Beautiful, boys. Beautiful, boys. Beautiful, boys. Beautiful. 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 Man, never seen an easier inning in my fucking life. Never seen an easier inning in my fucking life. I'm going to take a piss. I'll be right back. Oh, and I want whatever drugs you're smoking, I want them. Because, boy, I don't have optimism for the rest of the game. Death by 1,000 paper cuts, boys. I'm assuming Alvarado's the guy out of the bullpen right now. That's what I'm assuming it's going to be. So what the next inning is going to be... no, Hoffman's still out there. They're really just going to burn every little ounce that Hoffman has left, huh? And that should have been a strike. Oh, Wheeler's getting warmed up. Wheeler's getting warmed up. Well, he's stretching, but Alvarado's the one that's really warming up. Wheeler's stretching, Alvarado's warming up. I probably should have just said that. Comes a 2-0 pitch. Takes that down the middle for strike one. Yep, now Wheeler's warming up. Comes a 2-1. Rivera is going to hit that right to Bohm. He makes a nice play, make the good throw. That's the first out. I mean, David, I love, dude, I love your positivity and optimism, man. It keeps me going. But what have the Phillies done today that makes you positive that they could win this game? What have they done? What have they done? Because every time I see them get a chance, they fail. They fail. They can't hit with runners on. They failed a chance with the bases loaded. Dusty Wathan failed to send Bryson Stott home. Rob Thompson shouldn't have let the Ranger Suarez face Corbin Carroll for a third time. It's just the little things that they're not doing. It's the little things that they're not doing. If the Phillies win, I'll be the happiest fucking guy in the world. I'll talk all the shit I can in the world. Not now. There's no room for me to be. This one run lead that the Diamondbacks had, it feels like 50. Because that's how much they are stabbing themselves in the foot. Now, guys don't attack David, please. Don't attack him. I don't need my chat arguing. Be nice to each other. I don't need that. I understand we're all frustrated. Please. I don't need arguing back and forth in the chat. I understand we're all frustrated. So I'm trying to think about this entire batting wise thing. You still got to finish this inning off first, but so next inning is going to be Marsh, Rojas, and so that's the bottom of the 6th, right? I think it's the bottom of the 6th, or is it the 7th? No, it'll be the bottom of the 7th. It'll be Marsh, Rojas, and Schwarber in the bottom of the 7th. Bottom 8, technically, everything lining up would be Turner, Harper, and Bohm. 9th would be Stott, JT, Castellanos. You have to win this game by the 8th inning. You have to get it at least by the 8th inning. Yep, Zack Wheeler is officially warming up in the bullpen. If it's anything to say here, this postseason is nowhere near on Zack Wheeler. Zack Wheeler has done everything and then some for you this postseason. He just has. So this is Alvarado's first game since Game 4, I believe. So he should be really fresh. Perdomo takes the first pitch for strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Perdomo's going to take that for strike 2. Comes the 0-2 pitch. He's going to take an 0-2 pitch for a single. Jesus fucking Christ. When he had trouble catching up to the fastball, why did you go cutter? I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Death by 1,000 fucking singles. Comes first pitch to Marte. He's going to chop that. That should be a double play. That should be a double play. Yes. Nope. Are they saying that's a foul ball? They're saying that's a foul ball, aren't they? They definitely said that's a foul ball. Yep. Definitely said that's a foul ball. Okay, it went off his foot. Okay. 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 Yep, went off his foot. Couldn't catch a break there. Comes the 0-1. Throws over. Doesn't do anything there. That was a terrible throw over. Jesus Christ. Comes the 0-1 again. And Marte's going to hit that the other way. That's going to get over Castellanos' head. That's going to score another run, ain't it? That's going to score. Nope, they're holding him on third. Holding him at third. It leads runners at second and third. Jesus Christ. Yep. Second and third, Corbin Carroll, who's 3 for 3 on the day. If the Diamondbacks score here, this game's over. If the Diamondbacks score here, this game's over. If they score here, this game's over. Now, Ketel Marte has the longest postseason hitting streak of all time in the National League. Alvarado comes in, allows 2 hits. Should have just kept Hoffman in at that point. And you can't bring in Wheeler now. It's a 3-batter minimum. Alvarado's only faced 2 batters. Yeah. If the Diamondbacks score here, this game's over. Playing the defense in for Carroll, obviously. Comes first pitch. Strike 1. Walk Carroll instead of the double play. Well, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Comes the 0-1. Takes that for ball 1. Comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Comes the 1-2 here. Carroll's going to chop that foul. Going to do his damnness to stay alive in this at bat. No doubt. I would try to pitch something outside here to him. Unless the goal is to constantly try to jam him. But I don't think that's going to... Yep. JT setting up outside. Here comes 1-2 pitch. And Carroll's going to get a sac fly. It's a 4-2 game. Yep, this game's over. This game's over. This game is over. Carroll did his job. Yep. This offense isn't going to come back. I can already tell. I can already tell. Yep, here comes Rob Thompson. He's going to bring in Zack Wheeler. Alvarado comes in, allows 3 hits and a sac fly. 2 hits and a sac fly, actually. So, yeah. Unbelievable. This is going to go down as one of the biggest collapses in Philadelphia sports history. Probably the worst. This is going to be the worst. This is going to be the worst collapse in Philadelphia sports history. The worst. The worst. The worst. The worst. The worst. The worst. I don't want to hear anything else besides it. It's only a 2-run game and all that stuff. Nope, this game's over. What I've seen from this offense, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Over. I've seen this story way too many times. It is over. Already getting the thumbnail set up for the recap so I can go off on this team and how much of a bunch of losers they are. Because they are losers. I don't care that people are going to say, oh, it's hard to get back to the World Series in back-to-back years. I don't fucking care. You had a 2-0 series lead against an 84-win team. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. You had this series in the palm of your hands and you let them back in Game 4. Game 4 was the downfall of this series. Game 4 was the downfall. Game 4 was the downfall of this series. Nah, Carroll's not winning series MVP. It's gonna be Marte. Marte had a hit in every series, every game this series. Why was Hoffman lifted? I have no idea, Sean. I have no idea. I have no idea. Zack Wheeler's into the ball game with 2 outs. Zack, I don't care what you do here. This is not on you, brother. Zack Wheeler, not on you. Not on you. You've done everything for us. And honestly, I'm not even going to fully blame Nola either, you know what I mean? Nola and Wheeler did everything. Yeah, Nola didn't have it in Game 6, but the offense scored 1 run. You're not going to win a ball game when scoring 1 run. That's just not feasible. It just isn't. Jazz, that 93 team didn't win the World Series, so they're just as much as failures as this team is. They're just as much as failures as this team is. They just are. They just are. They're just as much as failures. One count here to Moreno. Strike on the outside corner. They played better baseball. They still lost the World Series, man. They lost. They failed. I don't care if they play better baseball. I don't care if you play stupid baseball. You lose, you lose. It's the same difference. Doesn't matter if you played better. It doesn't matter if they played a better brand of baseball. They still lost. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you play a good brand of baseball. I don't care if you play a bad brand of baseball. You play a baseball that wins, there you go. There you go. I don't care the way you play. I don't. So I'm not going to even compare this to, the 2008 team. They won. I don't care the way they played. The 2009 team, I don't care the way they played. They lost. They failed. The 2010 team, I don't care the way they looked. They failed. The 2011 team, I don't care about their record and all that crap. They failed. 93, I wasn't alive for that. They failed. Yeah. That's basically it. Prefer playing the game the right way. Bullshit. I don't care the way you play it. I don't care. The game has changed. The game is completely different. The game prioritizes home runs, hitting for power, pitchers that throw for high velocity, walks, and all of that. That's what the game prioritizes today. It's what it does. That's what it does. 95% of the league plays like that. And most of the teams that play the baseball the old traditional way, they're, not making the playoffs. That's what they are. Most teams that you see that hit for power, that have pitching, that, can throw, doesn't matter the defense and all that stuff. You hit for power, majority of those teams are in the playoffs. Yeah, some teams that hit for power only don't make the playoffs, but I would say at least majority make the playoffs. It's like I said, I don't care the way you play, as long as you play a winning brand. And I thought this was the winning brand, because they were just on all cylinders until Game 4. No, they don't, Sean. No, they don't. The Houston Astros, they are a team that consistently hit for power. The Astros did everything. Not just, bunting for base hits, just putting the ball. The Astros did everything. I know I'm, comparing shit to in other things and all that stuff, but it's just, the game has changed. That's what I'm trying to explain. The Texas Rangers, they hit for power. I'm not going to win this argument. I can already tell. I'm not going to win this argument. I'm not hating on you guys for liking a certain brand of baseball. I'm just trying to tell you that what baseball is today, most teams win with that philosophy. It just is what it is. You don't see teams playing small ball anymore. You don't see teams that put the ball in play. That just isn't what it is anymore. And I hate arguing this with you guys because I just hate the argument in general. This is what the Phillies do to us. They turn us against each other. This is what I hate. Like, seriously, if the Phillies were winning, you guys would not be complaining about the brand of baseball they were playing. If they were winning, and I'm sure you guys weren't complaining about the brand when they were beating the Braves, beating the Marlins, and winning the first 2 games of this series. As soon as they started losing, oh, their brand of baseball sucks. That's what it is. And seriously, I hate talking like this to you guys. I do. I really hate it. I hate talking like this. I'm just fucking frustrated. I am so beyond pissed off, it's not even funny. So Brandon Marsh is up against Saul Frank here in the bottom of the 7th inning with a 2-run deficit. Marsh is going to swing, take the first 2 strikes. I get it, Jazz. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yep, Pache did come up to the plate, so Rob finally decided to pinch hit Pache. I don't know if that's going to be a difference, but I fucking doubt it at this point. Fans are doing everything they possibly can, but I think the fan base even knows at this point that it's done. The fans even know it's done. It's just ridiculous. I don't even know what to do. I'm going to be a miserable wreck for the next fucking week. And if you guys have seen Hunter Brody on his recent recaps, that dude's miserable. My guy's miserable. He's been miserable since Game 4. He hasn't been able to be happy about the wins. I can already tell. I'm sure he's probably already going through the motions right now. I'm sure even though he said he was confident that they can win, I'm sure deep down he thought they were going to lose. I'm sure deep down they thought they were going to lose. Let's see. Pache in a 1-1 count here. Never mind, 2-1 count. Swing and a miss at ball 3, so it's strike 2 instead. I mean, this is the first time I've seen Hunter that miserable. Like, he's been pissed. Like, I do the editing and everything for him. He's my boy. But I've never seen him this miserable. Like, even during, like, the Super Bowl, he wasn't this miserable. It feels like 10, Joe. Oh, good at bat by Pache, works a walk. So technically the tying run is up at the plate with Kyle Schwarber. And he did have a double lefty-lefty his last time up. And I'm sure if something happens here with Schwarber, they're going to go back to the bullpen. Come on. Come on. I'm going to use every ounce of fucking faith that I have right here in this inning. It's a good at bat by Pache. Now Schwarber needs to have something here. Takes that for ball 1. Come on, Schwarber. Come on, Schwarber. Come on, Kyle. We need something here, man. We need life. Comes the 1-0. Takes that for ball 2. We need a life here. I don't even know if a Schwarber could be helpful here. I would rather just get on base. Get on base. But even if Schwarber does get on base, they're going to go to the bullpen to face Turner. We'll bring in the righty. Come on, Schwarber. Comes the 2-0 pitch. Right down the middle for strike 1. Comes the 2-1. Takes that for ball 3. Should be ball... They said he fucking swung. Are you fucking kidding me? You're actually saying he swung. I need to see this replay. I need to see this replay. He didn't swing! Comes a 2-2. And he's going to say swung. He's going to say... Oh, now you say he didn't swing. Now you say he didn't swing. Okay. 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 Let's see how bad this was. Let's see if he swung here. Okay, that was less of what it was last time, so... Okay. Schwarber just needs to be the best fucking here by your life. Here comes a 3-2. He's going to foul that off. Come on, Kyle. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, Kyle. Come on, man. Find a way to get on. 3-2 pitch. Takes it for ball 4. There you go. 2 runners on here. Trey Turner's coming up. They're most likely going to the fucking bullpen. They're most likely going to the bullpen. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep, going to the bullpen again. Yep, going to the bullpen. If anything, Trey, try to get at the Bryce here, man. Try to get at the fucking Bryce. That's all I can ask for here. Get at the Bryce. This very well could be the season right here. This very well could be the season. Sean, I've said that for a lot of batters in this lineup. I said that for Trey. I said that for Castellanos. I said that for fucking who else? We said that for Rojas many times. Who else? Who else? Who else? Do we need a standing ovation? Here we go. Do we need a standing ovation for Turner? Do we need to bring back the standing ovation? Come on. Do we need to bring back the standing up? I'm gonna even change my hat direction. We're gonna go forward. I never go forward with my hats. I never go forward with my hats, and they fit like shit when I do that. They fit like shit when I do that. So, we're going forward with the hat. Let's change some things here. We're gonna flip the hat around. We're gonna bring the P in the front, the P on the hat, that is. And do we need to bring the standing ovation back for Trey? Do we need to bring back that magic? Come on. Do we need to bring back the standing ovation? Do we need to bring that this? Do we need to bring back this? Come on. Like this. Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey. I believe in you. I believe in you, baseball gods. Baseball gods. If there's a Jeebus up there in the baseball heaven of the world, please, 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 oh please, oh please, oh please, let Trey Turner come up here. Oh please, baseball gods. I am praying to you, the Lord of the baseball gods. Please help us. Please. Please. Here is Ginkle. He has yet to allow a run this postseason. He was 9-1 in 60 games and with a 2.48 ERA. Giving Trey the bird reverse psychology. Are you just gonna hold the bird up the entire at bat, Sean? Is that what you're gonna do the entire at bat? Just hold it up? Pray the Jeebus. Pray the Jeebus. Okay. Here, get the shy guy from Mario out here. Pray the Jeebus. Here, the shy guy. Come on. Shy guy, Jeebus. Come on. Pray the Lord of the baseball gods. Trey Turner does something here. Come on. Come on. We gotta get it going. Gotta get it going. Shy guy keychain my sister got me. Come on, Trey. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Per usual. Very usual, his over-aggressive self. Very usual, his over-aggressive self. At this point, you don't even need to throw. You don't need to throw a strike to him at this point. Comes the 0-1 pitch. 0-1 pitch. 0-1 pitch. Come on. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Nice. Yeah, you know, Trey Turner having a beautiful at-bat here. You know, very beautiful at-bat here, you know. It just, you know, fucking do I have to flip the bird at him? Don't even need to throw him a strike. Don't even need to throw him a strike. Here comes the next pitch. Turner the other way. That'll go foul. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do I need to flip the double bird here? I'm not going to show it on camera because I don't want to take the risk of anything, but I'm going to flip the double bird right here. I'm going to flip the double bird right here. We're going to see what happens. Flipping the double bird as we speak. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Trey Turner. He's probably going to strike out. So here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nope, they look off and nothing happens there. Man, you know, just doesn't help. You know, first two pitches you see, you swing it. First you swing it out the first three pitches that you see. Here comes the 0-2 pitch again. Ay. And Turner pops it up. Nice, beautiful at bat there, Ben. Beautiful at bat. Yeah, don't even see a single ball. Don't even see a single ball. Just swing at every fucking pitch that you want to see, huh? Just swing at every fucking pitch that you want. Slider outside, swing and a miss. Slider outside, swing and a miss. Fastball up, foul. And then another slider. He pops it up. Trey Turner hasn't had a hit since Game 3. Here comes Bryce Harper. What is Bryce gonna do? I know he hits in clutch situations, but I just don't feel it. I just don't feel it. Here comes the first pitch to him. He's probably going to swing. No, he does not. It's ball one. Down low in the dirt. Pop up on the only strike he saw. Yep, exactly. NLCS Game 2. Phillies were 5 for 7 with runners in scoring position. The rest of the series, they're 7 for 43 with 14 strikeouts. Oh, man, don't you love that stat? Don't you love that stat? Here comes the 1-0 pitch here to Bryce. Takes it right down the heart of the plate. Bryce, you should have sent that to Mars. You're not going to get a better pitch to swing at. You're not going to get a better pitch to launch. Oh, boy. Ha. Here comes the 1-1 pitch here to Bryce. He holds up his swing. That'll be ball 2. Oh, man. Man, oh man. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And Bryce pops it up. Ha this game is so over. Oh my god. My hat just snapped, didn't it? Oh my god. My fucking god. This is so over. This is so over. I wish I could get that screenshot back of the runners in scoring positions. Can I? Can I get that screenshot back? I need the screenshot of the runners in scoring position stats. There it is. There it is. I just need that screenshot. I just need that screenshot. Is that a laugh or a cry? It's both. It is both. It's a laugh and a cry for help. It is a laugh and a cry for help. That's what it is. 5 for 7 with runners in scoring position in game 2. 7 for 44. 7 for 44 the rest of the series. MC, it's not rigged. Stop finding excuses. Stop looking for excuses. Don't be a Braves fan. Don't be a Braves fan. Don't be a Braves fan and try to find excuses why your team lost. Don't try to find excuses. Freaking, you get a fucking walk from Pache out of all people, and Schwarber gets on. How do you not score? I know why. It's the fucking Phillies. Yep, Wheeler's still out there. Try to keep it as reasonable as possible. This season is so over. I'm going to be a miserable wreck. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm going to be everything. I'm going to be a miserable wreck. I'm going to be a miserable wreck. I'm a miserable wreck. And Wheeler walks Walker. Never mind, 3-1 count. Flyers and Golden Knights left. You love punishment? Oh boy. I can't even put the game on because my Fire Stick is being stupid. My Fire Stick won't even boot up. Maybe I should do that right now, huh? Maybe I should put that right now. Let me fix my Fire Stick. Because, oh boy. Can anything go right today? Can anything go fucking right today? Yep, Wheeler doesn't have it anymore. You can clearly tell. Clearly tell Wheeler just doesn't have any left in the tank. This loss is going to hurt way more than any other loss in Philadelphia sports history, boys. It's going to hurt more than the Super Bowl last year. It's going to hurt more than any Sixers collapse, because at that point, we just expect the Sixers to collapse. It's going to hurt more than watching the Stanley Cup, overtime winning goal by Patrick Kane. in person in 2010. That's going to sting way more. What other losses? What other losses? What other losses? Up and Alec Thomas is going to hit that the right field. It's going to be caught by Nick Castellanos. Nice catch. And once again, my Fire Stick just won't boot up. Just won't boot up at all. I'm just trying to go over the losses in Phillies sports history. Like I said, worst in Super Bowl, what was it, 57? Super Bowl 58, whatever it was. Eagles, Chiefs. This past Super Bowl. What else? What else? What else? I wasn't alive for 93, but I'm sure this loss feels worse, in my opinion. This loss would feel worse. I'm sure this is going to hurt more than any of the early 2000s Eagles NFC Championship chokes. It's going to hurt way more than that. Or Eagles losing in that first Super Bowl in 2004. It's going to hurt way more than that. Way more than the 2008 NFC Championship game. It's going to sting way more than 09. It's going to sting way more than 2010. It's going to sting way more than 2011. This is probably going to be the worst collapse in Philly sports history. This is going to be the worst collapse in Philly sports history. Matt Strom's now warming up in the bullpen. Oh yeah, I know you're older than me, Jazz. I was born in 98. I wasn't alive for any of the stuff in the 80s, the 90s, and all that stuff. I was not alive for that. I was not even in a thought. Wasn't alive for the 97, Legion of Doom Stanley Cup run. Wasn't alive for that. Wasn't alive, obviously, for the 93 team losing in the World Series. I was too young to even remember any of the early Flyers chokes, early Eagles chokes. I was way too young for that. Yeah. They finally figured out how to win in September just to collapse in October. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. Diamondbacks. Games 1 through 5, 1 stolen base. Games 6 through 7, 8 stolen bases. As my Fire Stick continues to not boot up. It's just stuck on that screen. As Wheeler is still battling in this bat to Gurriel. And I'm fully prepared for the recap. For all the trash talk from the Braves fans that are probably going to show up, all the trolls that are in my chat that are going to be in here trolling the hell out of us, because I'm fully expecting it. That's going to be a blooper from Gurriel, ain't it? Nope, Trey Turner makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Yeah, this was. I still think this Phillies team is going to be competitive as long as they have Bryce Harper. I firmly believe that. But this was the year to win the World Series. I'm sorry, this was the year to win the World Series. You had it perfectly lined up for you, and you're just blowing it. You're just perfectly blowing it away. It's amazing. It is amazing that you're just perfectly blowing it away. I don't want to embrace the suck, man. I don't want to embrace it. I want to win. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to see 2 championships in my life. I am lucky enough to do that. But why can't we be a city like fucking Boston that won championships left and right? And now they're in a down spell, but why can't we be a city like Boston that just wins and wins and wins and wins and wins? Like, why can't we be a city like Los Angeles that always has winners? Why can't we be like Houston that, constantly showed out of nowhere and won so many things after rebuilding? What else? I don't even know at this point. I know I would say, why can't we just be the Yankees? But the Yankees have sucked since basically for a while now. They haven't made the World Series since they last won it. So they haven't been successful. I just don't know. I would love to watch the Flyers game. You know what? I would love to watch the Flyers get spanked by the Vegas Golden Knights, but you know why? My fucking Fire Stick doesn't want to turn on. That's fun. Because it was stuck on an update ever since I got up here. No matter what the Flyers do, it won't make me happy. It won't make me happy. No matter what the Flyers do right now. This is going to be a long therapy session. This is going to be a long mourning process. It just is. It just is. It's going to be a long mourning process. Yep. Wheeler's going to get the final out here, so he survives that walk and stolen base. So who's coming up in the 8th inning? Bohm, Stott, and JT. Bohm, Stott, and JT. As kids are constantly just screaming outside my house. The Eagles are our only hope. Yeah, right now they are. Right now they are, but if things are shaping up the way they're going to, the Eagles are going to have some upsetting loss in the playoffs in the NFC Championship game. That's what's going to happen if everything's shaping up the way it's going to be. With how the sports gods just punished the city of Philadelphia and just put us through constant misery. Because our sports teams only fucking choke. Sixers. Oh, they got a fucking MVP caliber player every year, but no, they just got a diva that doesn't want to play the sport of basketball. Two different divas that don't want to play the sport of basketball, in Ben Simmons and James Harden, completely ruining the whole complexity of what the Sixers could have been, and they just can't get out of the second round. They just can't get out of the second round, and oh, your MVP caliber player can't show up in big games. That's always fun. That's always fun. Oh, the Philadelphia Flyers. Oh, let me see. Oh, can never find a goaltender. Can never, find a way to win. Your players don't show up in the playoffs. I love Claude Giroux to death, but he never showed up in the playoffs past 2012. 2020 bubble. That should have been something, but Alain Vigneault had to change the entire complexity of how the team played going into the playoffs for some odd reason when they were just on an insane white hot streak. I don't get it. The Eagles, Jonathan Gannon sucked. You had a double-digit lead in the Super Bowl. That's always fun. What else? This Phillies squad that just can't seem to, that wants to put us through all the pain and misery when we think they figured it out. Nope. They beat the Braves for 2 years in a row, and we think we're going all the way. You're going up against an 84-win Diamondbacks team. The last wild card spot. Worst team in the playoffs. I don't care that they swept the Dodgers because the Dodgers didn't have pitching. You were up 2-0. And boy, oh God, you let them back into the series. And now they're going to win. Phillies, not even Philly. Philadelphia sports is a never-ending factory of sadness. Never-ending factory of sadness. That's all it is. That is all it is. People call the Cleveland Browns a factory of sadness. No, it's the entirety of Philadelphia sports. The entirety. The most passionate fans in the game don't get rewarded with shit. None. Because their teams don't live up to the moment. Because their teams go up 2-0 in the series that they should have won in 5. And they choke. Because they forgot how to hit. Oh, there you go. Boom. Go up, down 0-2 in the count. Just make the paper cuts even worse at this point. Make the paper cuts even worse. Make it even worse. Care too much. We care too much to get put through this shit. Too much. Can't once we just have a nice, clean postseason run with any team in any sport in our goddamn city. Oh, there you go, boom, strike out. There you go. Yeah, there you go. You gave up. You gave up. You fucking gave up. Yeah. Bat slam. Yeah, cute. Go to the dugout. Go to the dugout. You slammed your bat. You broke it. Go to the dugout. Go to the dugout, you fucking loser. I know you're the only one that really showed up today, but still, I don't fucking care. Get to the dugout. Get to the fucking dugout. Never seen a bunch of big chokers in my fucking life. Oh yeah, you're made for Game 7. This is what you fucking live for. This is what you fucking live for. And you no-show in the last 2 home games in the biggest part of the series. You scored a combined 3 runs in these 2 games. 3. Now I'm all gonna hear this constant, oh, this fucking Philly, oh, fuck off. Fuck off. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck off. Not even try to put up competitive at-bats here, boys. I'm not even gonna try to put up competitive at-bats. You guys gave up. You guys gave up so badly, it's not even funny. You guys gave up so badly, it's not even funny. So badly, it's not even funny. And there goes Stott. Get back to the dugout, Stott. Get back to the fucking dugout. So we're gonna get garbage. They gave up. This is clear sign of giving up. They gave up. They fucking gave up. They're waving the white flag. They gave up. I can't even fucking blame your pitching. I can't. I can't blame pitching. I just can't. I can't blame your pitching. Your offense scored 3 runs in the last 2 games. Combined. And now you want to get frustrated with the umpire. Now you want to try to talk to the umpire. It's not going to do you anything, man. It's not even going to do anything. You're not even putting yourself in a position to get the top of the lineup up in the 9th inning. It's a joke. And there goes JT. Oh, he actually Chuck swung that. He actually took that for a ball. Huh. Interesting. Oh, man. Next pitch to JT. Oh, he takes that for a ball, too. Oh, wow. He's actually holding the bat up. Wow, I am actually shocked. I am actually shocked. Oh, man, I'm going to be an insufferable prick for like a week and a half, maybe even more. Oh, that is strike 2 right on the outside part of the plate. JT, stop complaining. JT, stop complaining. You're going to let an 84 team go to the World fucking Series. Unbelievable. An 84 win team. You're losing to an 84 win team that you had a 2-0 series lead on, where they looked completely outclassed in the first 2 games. You let them back. Game 3, I'm fine with. Game 4 is unacceptable the way you let them back into the fucking series. It's unbelievable how much you let them back into the series. It's a joke. Comes a 2-2 pitch. Aha! Ha-ha! Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. JT Realmuto. Get the fuck out of here. Get back into the dugout. They gave up. They gave up. They gave up. They gave up. so hard. They gave up so hard. It's not even funny. 5 hits today. 5 hits. 5 hits. They gave up. They're showing no fucking fight at all. They're just going down easily. Everything here. Just, make it worse, boys. Make it worse. Make the sting even worse. Come on. I got it. I can take it. I can fucking take it. I can take it, I think I could take it. Let me go try to reset this fucking fire stick again. Because, nothing can work right today. You know what I mean? Nothing can work right today. Probably not going to boot up again. Probably not. Probably not. Because, like I said, what else? What else can't go wrong today? What else can go wrong today? What else can go wrong? Worst collapse in Philly sports history. Worst collapse in Philly sports history. That's what it is. Yeah, Rhys is probably gone. Nola, I'm 50-50 on if he's gone or not. He didn't have a good game last night. He wasn't the reason why you lost. Wheeler is still out there, huh? Wheeler is still out there. Wheeler is still out there. Amazing. What else? Yeah, Rhys is gone. Nola's gone. What? Oh, yeah, Kimbrel's gone. They ain't bringing Kimbrel back. And Rivera hits that into the air. Is that going to fucking drop? Is that going to fucking drop? Nope, Marsh got it. Marsh has it. I'm trying to think of what other contracts that you have on this roster. Because Schwarber ain't going anywhere, and I don't think he should. He was one of your most consistent guys this... Rob, just leave him in. What is the issue about taking your pitchers out against the 9-hole hitter? Why do you take him out against the 9-hole hitter? I don't get that. Okay, strong. Oh, God. I don't get that. Wheeler, you did fantastic, buddy. You're not the reason why. You're not the reason why you pitched your ass off all playoff long. You pitched your ass off all series, all playoffs long. You're giving him a chance to stay in the game. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's your fucking offense's fault. I don't know what you do in the offseason. I don't even know if I want to talk about the offseason at this fucking point. Because, like I said, Schwarber ain't going anywhere, and I don't think he should go anywhere because he's a 40 home run hitter consistently for you guys. It just is. Turner and Harper, you're locked with them long term, and those guys shouldn't be going anywhere. Theoretically, you should have a better Trey Turner next season, but I have no fucking clue. Bohm, I wouldn't be shocked that they looked for trade options there. I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked. Stott staying. JT staying. Castellanos probably staying. I think they go after a center fielder. I personally think they go after a center fielder. Because I don't think Rojas is the opening day center fielder next year. I just don't think he is. I think they're also going to go after Josh Hader. Because Josh Hader technically is a free agent this offseason. I think they're going to go after Josh Hader. As my fire stick, like I said. Yeah, I don't know what you do with pitching next year. Because if Nola does not come back, your rotation is looking like Zack Wheeler, Ranger Suarez, Taijuan Walker, and Christopher Sanchez right now. And oh boy, that's terrible. That's terrible. I don't know what you do pitching-wise. Like, seriously, you didn't use Taijuan Walker an ounce this postseason. What is the purpose of even having him on the team? What is the purpose of even having him on the team? I don't understand. I mean, if they try to go after Yamamoto, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. That would give you a dominant lefty, hopefully, in the rotation. I don't know what you do. Don't go after Blake Snell. That's what I'm asked. Don't go after Blake Snell. He would be a disaster of a contract. He's only due for regression, in my opinion. Oh, Perdomo gets a single. Rob, I clearly just don't understand why you take out a pitcher against the 9-hole hitter. What else? What else? Alvarado's probably still going to be here. Saramphin's still going to be here. I'm looking at the bullpen. Hoffman, I would re-sign. Hoffman was one of your only reliable bullpen arms the entire season. Kimbrel's definitely not coming back. He's done. He's cooked. What else? Kerkering will probably get a full season in the majors now. I don't know what you do. Unless you look at a team that, is now starting to go into, a rebuild phase and they have a top-tier starting pitcher that they're looking to trade. Do you do that? I don't know. I don't think Rob's getting fired. I wouldn't be shocked if he got fired, but I don't think he's getting fired. I don't think he's getting fired. What else? What else? I really hate that I'm talking about the offseason right now. I really hate that. I really do. Yeah, they need to fucking supplement the bench. They need way better bench bats. I don't even know what you do. You need better everything. A lot. Because, like I still think your franchise is competitive as long as you have an owner that's willing to spend money, and as long as Bryce Harper is on your roster, that'll benefit you tenfold. So that's why I still think this team is going to be competitive for a lot of years. But this was your shot, man, to win a World Series, and you completely failed. You completely failed. You completely failed. I don't think they trade Nick. I don't think they trade Nick. I could see it as a possibility, but I also don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Rhys is going to walk, so they keep Bryce at first. Nola's not coming back, in my opinion, even though I'm still I'm more 50-50, but I just have the feeling he's not coming back. Especially after the majority of the playoffs that he had, I think there's going to be a team that costs up a lot of money for him and gives him the term that he wants, i.e. like the St. Louis Cardinals or something like that. I think the Cardinals will definitely pay for a guy like a Nola. Even like a team like the Dodgers, I could see that. I could definitely see that. The Yankees, I could definitely see the Yankees going out and paying Nola. There's going to be a lot of suitors for him. Him and Blake Snell. I still think it's a mistake to go after Blake because he's just a meltdown waiting to happen, an albatross of a contract, because his walk rate is terrible. His walk rate is terrible. Can they move Nick? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they can move Nick. I think they need, as much as I love Alec Boehm, I think they need to move him. I think they need to move him. They need to get a better third baseman. They need to get a better third baseman. I don't know where that goes with. I know Matt Chapman might be a free agent this year. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, Matt Chapman could be an option for third base because he's a great glove over there and he can hit for power. Don't know. Don't know. Yep, Strom gets Marte to strike out. So Marte has struck out 4 times today, but he also has another hit. So, yeah. That's what happens here. Schwarber actually had a really good on-base percentage. Schwarber had one of the best on-base percent. Well, not one of the best. He had the most walks, like the second most walks in the league. What was his on-base percentage? Let me see. What was his on-base percentage in the regular season? He had a 343 on base. That's really good. It's really good. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if they ran it back either. Wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, and I know this free agent class sucks this year. It's terrible. Shohei still leads the top of it, but still, he's not going to be pitching for next season. He's only going to be a DH, so that hinders a lot of things there. And you're not going after Shohei. I don't think that's going to happen. Just don't know what to do. You know Dave Dombrowski is going to be active, so I'm not shocked. I wouldn't be shocked in that case. They're going to be active in trade market and free agency and all that stuff. You're not going to be shocked there. John Middleton's going to spend his money. He's going to spend. That's not a problem. That's not an issue. Yep, Strom gets 2 strikeouts to end the inning. Yep, here comes the season in the bottom of the 9th. Your pitching was not the issue today. Your pitching was not the issue. Castellanos, Marsh, and Pache to end the season, possibly. What's the Flyers game doing? Did they start? No, they did not start, apparently. T-Man, it's the bottom of the lineup. Castellanos hasn't had a hit since game 1. He only has 1 hit in this entire series. Yeah, Marsh could get on. He could. He definitely could. But what's Pot? I know Pache had a walk. But it's over. It's over. It's over. They're not going to get it to Harper. They might get it to Schwarber. They might get it to Schwarber to give you a chance. But that's all I can think of. Because Castellanos isn't going to do anything. He's going to overly aggressive. He's going to swing at every pitch outside of the zone. If he gets a hit, I will be firmly shocked. If he gets a hit, I will be shocked. Maxey for a step back 3. I would love to have the Flyers game on in the background, but you know why? My Fire Stick is like the Phillies right now. Not performing. Not performing. You lost the game when you didn't score with the bases loaded. You lost the game when you didn't score with the bases loaded. Your pitching is doing everything possible to keep you involved in this game. Your pitching is the only thing that kept you involved. Ranger did his job. I know Hoffman allowed the inherited runner, but that's the fault of Rob Thompson for letting Ranger face Carroll for a third time. That's on Rob. Sewell has been lights out this postseason. I expect him to be lights out again because we're done. We're done. Castellanos has not had a hit since game 1, and that was his first at bat in the first game. Hasn't had a hit since. I'm sure Jay Cave is probably going to pinch hit for Pache at this point because they just showed him in the dugout. Oh, here comes the first pitch of the season. Oh, Nick Castellanos actually took the first pitch for a ball. Oh. Is Nick going to be in swing mode right now? Let's see. Here comes 1-0 pitch. Swing and a foul. Swing and a foul. Swing and a foul. Broke his bat, it looks like, so he's getting a new one. Liam, can you provide your dad some fucking hope here? Yep. Castellanos, with those 5 home runs that he hit against the Braves, he just, I don't know, did that corrupt his mind too much? Corrupt his mind too much? Here comes the 1-1 pitch. He's going to bloop that in the right, but that'll be the first out. Missed 2 pitches right down the middle of the plate. Somehow he's late on that pitch. Somehow he's late on that pitch. Somehow he's late on that. Comes Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh going to do anything? Can Brandon Marsh help prevent the worst collapse in Philly sports history? Probably not. Even though I don't blame Marsh for this postseason at all. He's been fantastic. He's batting .351. Marsh. Foul ball. Can Marsh find a way to get on? Can Marsh find the way to get on? Here. Can he find a way? Can he find the way? Comes the 0-1 pitch. He's going to foul that off. It's 0-2. Beautiful, boys. Beautiful. Barely showing any fight in the final 2 innings. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yep, Jake Cave is on deck for Pache. Comes the 0-2 pitch here to Marsh. And he takes that for ball 1. Comes 1-2 pitch. Oh, the truth. And Marsh fouls it off again. I'm completely numb, boys. That's all. I'm completely numb. I am completely numb. Garrett Stubbs, this is all your fucking fault. Comes 1-2. Takes it outside for ball 2. Yeah, the Phillies have 5 hits. They have 5 hits. I know. They have 5 hits. How many hits did they have yesterday? Comes a 2-2. Marsh the other way. It'll stay in. Die at the warning track. That'll be out number 2. Yep, here comes Jake Cave. Yeah. Here comes Jake Cave for the season on the line. Yep, here come the Braves fans. Here come the Braves fans. Here come the Braves fans. Can't believe fucking I'm going to be seeing Jake Cave with the season on the line. Can't believe it's come down to that. Can't believe it's come down to that. Jake fucking Cave with the season on the line. Can't even try to get it to the top of your lineup. Can't even do anything there. Jake Cave with the season on the line. Jake Cave. That speaks fucking volume. Cave is 1 for 2 in the series, so is there hope? I don't know. Comes the first pitch to Jake Cave. He's going to swing. Takes it right down the middle for strike 1. Man. The worst collapse in Philadelphia sports history, boys. The worst collapse in Philly sports history. Right here. It's right here. Jake Cave. 0-1 pitch incoming. Takes it for ball 1. Dugout's dead. Ballpark's dead. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Foul ball. Down to the last strike of the season. Down to the last strike of the season. Down to the last strike of the season. Fucking incredible. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. K fouls it away. Yep, Sewell's just pounding the strike zone. That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing. All I see is an uppercut swing from Jake Cave. That's all I see. Give Howie Kendrick a bet. Comes 1-2. Foul ball again. All he's pitching is fastballs up in the zone. One, two. And Cave hits it the right. It's going to stay in the ballpark. And the Diamondbacks win the pennant. Diamondbacks are going to the World Series. Phillies choke a 2-0 series lead. They let the Diamondbacks back into the series in Game 4 with their terrible bullpen decisions. And they fail to show up in Games 6 and 7. Scoring a combined 3 runs. Scoring a combined 3 runs. And now it'll be the Texas Rangers going up against the Arizona Diamondbacks in the World Series. And this, folks, is the worst collapse in Philadelphia sports history. The worst collapse ever. Worse than the Super Bowl of this past year. Worse than any Sixers collapse. Worse than any Flyers collapse. Worse than any of the 2007 to 2011 Phillies collapses. Specifically 09, 2010, and 2011. Worse than any of those. Worse than any of the Eagles' early 2000s NFC Championship games. Worse than any of those. Worse than the 93 World Series loss to Joe Carter. Worse than the 97 Stanley Cup Final. Worst collapse in Philadelphia sports history. Worst collapse. The worst collapse in history. The worst collapse in Philly sports history. Worst collapse in Philly sports history. I want to see the offense for the last 2 games. 1 run in Game 6. How many hits did you have? You had 6 hits in Game 6 in 1 run. You had 5 hits tonight in 2 runs. You had 11 hits combined in 3 runs. You went a combined... Let's see. You went 1 for 7 yesterday with runners in scoring position and 1 for 10. You went a combined 2 for 17 with runners in scoring position in the final 2 games. Joke. 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 Season's over, boys. The season is over. Brutal and utter failure. The Phillies are not going to the World Series. The Phillies are going golfing. They choked. They choked. They choked. It's going to be a long off season. It's going to be a long off season. We'll be back in a little bit, boys, for the recap. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'll see you again in 10 minutes. So, leave your voicemails at the Anytime hotline down there for the recap.